Well, the first time I came to the Total Living Center, it was because I was coming through the work program through Job and Family Services for food stamps. I wasn't coming as often, but I started coming as like somebody for like lunch and like the grocery services and things like that. Especially after my health started to get like real bad. I started coming here almost every day. It seemed like sometimes twice a day on Thursdays. A little over a year and a half ago, I started to get heavily into like into my substance abuse issues, and things kind of were just falling apart in all aspects of my life. I just got out of an 8-year-long relationship. My grandfather had just passed away, and I wasn't hanging around the right people. I wasn't coming here as often as I should. I wasn't going to like meetings or anything like that. I was just kind of out with people who were their solution to a problem like that was like the same as mine. Just kind of get messed up and forget about it. But then it's 3-4 months later and things are 10 times worse because you got 100 more problems to deal with. And I kind of just got to the point where I was like 85 pounds. I could like barely walk. I was using a cane to get around. I was in diapers. So I kind of decided to go and put myself into rehab over at Arrow Passage. My counselor, Thomas, was actually the first one to invite me to a church while I was there. And I was kind of like against it at first, just because like I have like my own personal views and stuff like that at the time. But he assured me that like the things that I was worried about like wouldn't be an issue. And it was the next week I decided to go again, and I kind of had like my own moment. It was like everything that I had been praying for and looking for, and just kind of like looking for guidance in, was like in that service. Like it's like he was speaking directly to me almost. And I was a mess, crying everywhere. My counselor seen me, brought me my tissues and stuff. He said he was real proud of me. And from there on, I kind of just started going to church like every Sunday. And I moved in like right down the street from the TLC. And like I knew whenever I got out of rehab, like one of the first places I had to go was here. Because for one, I needed like fellowship and things like that to like maintain my sobriety and just kind of have like that local support. I'm actually back to my weight I was before I was even diagnosed with diabetes. So back before I even went to rehab, I was 85 pounds. And I'm up to like 140 now. So that's like really wild, because 140 is like the most I've ever weighed, even like before diabetes. Yeah, my A1C's actually been the best it's ever been. It's under a 7 right now, which isn't like crazy. I actually move freely like I used to. It's been like a real eye-opening thing. Honestly, it's just kind of like a big family here. I love everybody that I work with. They're like some of my favorite people. I can come here and talk to anybody about anything going on in my life, and it's just real good, like real supportive. Everybody looks out for one another, and it helps me give back. That's like a big part of like my sobriety and like recovery journey, is being able to give back to those who don't have as much or like are still suffering. Anything really is possible,